I'm here to find out more about Teenage Cancer Trust, which funds specialist nurses, youth support teams and hospital units within the NHS to provide the very best care and support to young people with cancer during their treatment and up to 2 years afterwards.
Every day in the UK, 7 13 to 24-year-olds will hear the words, "You have cancer." Domino's has partnered with Teenage Cancer Trust for almost 8 years. Together with their customers and employees, they have raised an incredible £7 million. Today I'm going to meet two young people, Ethan and Josh, who have gone through cancer treatment here in Manchester. I'm also going to learn a lot more about Teenage Cancer Trust, a charity close to my heart, having helped family members in the past. I'm also going to meet their youth support coordinator, Steve, who's there for anything Ethan and Josh might need.
Josh, tell us firstly and foremost about your diagnosis.
So a little over 2 years ago, when I was 24 years old, I started getting some nosebleeds, which wasn't uncommon for the time because it was during the hay fever season. Then I started getting some jaw ache and some headaches. And then I went to the GP and they did a nose examination to see what was causing the nosebleeds. And that's when they thought they saw a polyp. Well, I went to have the polyp removed and I woke up after the surgery to be told that we actually didn't remove the polyp. They did a biopsy to see what it was. And then from there, I got diagnosed with a rhabdomyosarcoma.
There's so much to process for a young person to go through that. And I mean, you should never have to. Nobody should ever have to go through that. So big respect. But how amazing were the likes of Steve, the youth support coordinator, and the Teenage Cancer Trust in your journey?
Friends and family, they're so focused on how's your treatment or, how are you feeling? How can I help you? But then I had someone, like a normal person like Steve, come in and just ask me normal questions like, did you see the match last night? Or, do you want to play some Xbox or something? And then on the wards, and it just made it feel a bit more like normality because everything stopped.
Ethan, when were you diagnosed with your cancer?
The end of last year.
End of last year, and what was the diagnosis?
Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Tell me about the Teenage Cancer Trust and Steve and the support system that the youth coordinators have done for you.
Oh, they're very helpful and they're very funny. Like, they made me laugh all the time. Or Steve and Hannah would fill me up with food all the time and just make me laugh. They talk about stuff. Or when I first met Steve, the first thing he talked about was how Domino's and how he literally eats hot sauce, has hot sauce, and that's what we bonded over, Frankie's hot sauce.
Bonded over Frankie's hot sauce and a bit of food. That's what you need in life, right?
So here we are in a Domino's store about to make some amazing pizza. The unique role of the charity and their youth support coordinators means young people's experience of cancer treatment is less confusing and less isolating than it would otherwise be. Youth support coordinators provide non-medical support, helping young people and their families deal with the emotional impact of cancer.
Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, yours are pepperoni. Oh, you can't beat that.
Looking good.
That does look good.
A time where Steve from Teenage Cancer Trust helped me was when I was asking to see if I could meet other young people who'd gone through the cancer journey. And because I went through cancer during COVID, I didn't really get to see any other young people.
Yeah.
I was kind of isolated and put by myself. And so I approached Steve and said, is there a chance that I could maybe just meet one or two other people who are in the same boat as me so I could, describe some of the things I'm going through, see if it's normal, see what they went through and see how they experienced it, whether they're a little bit ahead or a little bit behind me.
Steve, I know you and your other youth support coordinators do amazing work alongside Teenage Cancer Trust. Tell us about some of the fun things that you do to help young people who are going through that cancer process.
So we try and vary it up as much as possible so that every individual gets something out of it. So some of the activities that we do can be group activities, one-to-ones. Pizza plays a huge part of it. So every Wednesday at our place, we have a pizza night. That can be with watching football, that can be watching a film.
I understand a lot of people say they wouldn't have got through cancer without the support of the youth support coordinators. Is that something that you'd agree with, Josh?
100%. I feel like after that doctor told me, your cancer's spread or it's gone down to your lymph nodes, when I left that room, it was just me and my thoughts. And then to have that person to go to and just completely get it all off my chest to them, and then them understand it because they've heard it from so many other people, it just meant a lot.
Yeah, bit of a saving grace.
Yeah, massively.
Teenage Cancer Trust do amazing work, but right now they still can't reach every young person in the UK who needs their help. That's why your support is so vital. Today, on Giving Tuesday, all roundup donations will be matched by Domino's for all 3 of their national charity partners.